Hello, it is Sunday, fun day, February 7th, I think, 2021. Should check, I say that a lot, I should check the date before I start the video, and I always start it by saying whatever the date is, I should check. Who knew? Just another day here in beautiful, sunny southern Arizona. Another beautiful sunset going on behind me that, as usual, the iPhone is not capturing in all its glory anyway. Hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are. So yesterday, I played a round of golf with a few friends of mine. It was the first time I played since in almost a year. I just remembered it today. I was thinking, I can't remember the last time I played, but now I remembered it was just after the great shutdown began, the dumbest move, the biggest mistake of all time of Donald Trump's life, ordering the 2 weeks shut down, and of course the anti-Trumpers are still shut down all across America and all around the world, and yet the pandemic still goes on, and of course the shutdowns don't do anything to stop it. But I digress. We played a round of golf with my buddy Daryl back then, and I played again yesterday with Daryl and a couple other friends, Tim and Ron, and it shows how long I've been away from the golf course, and it's one of the reasons we moved here from snowy, cold, brisk. I see, I had a client post today that it's 0 degrees in Chicago, Illinois. We moved here for what is obviously the beautiful winter weather, and that we could play golf all the time, and yet I just never get out there. I noticed right away we were playing, I was like, what the heck is that thing in the flag, in the hole? It was because I think the last time we played, the course had put these little plastic, like 2-inch discs into the cup to elevate the cup so you didn't have to reach all the way in to get the ball, and supposedly that was going to stop people from getting a disease. But anyway, a lot of stupid things been going on over the last year, have they not? But this one, it's an extra piece where a piece of plastic, an extra stick like 6 inches high with a circle at the top, and then the flag goes into it, and it's like this plastic piece is like on the outside of the flag shaft, so you can pick up with that disc, put your putter under the disc, pull it up, and this bottom piece of this thing picks the ball up out of the hole and spits it out onto the green. So now you don't even have to, I can't even describe the thing, but you don't even have to reach in to get the ball, and you don't have to touch the pole, the flag pole on the hole, because apparently, I guess there's still people who think somehow you can catch a disease from touching a pole. That's why there's no ball washers on the course. Like I can't hold the ball washer with a towel. Or there's no water on the course because I can't push a button on the big water jug thing to get the water coming out. I can't do that with a towel or with since I have a glove on anyway. I mean, whole thing is so ridiculous. But anyway, I just love that contraption that lifts the ball up out of the thing and pops it out. And it was added incentive, or maybe the only incentive, for me to want to sink a putt. I mean, normally I like sinking a putt. It's fun. Not that I ever do, other than a 2-foot or something, maybe once around, and I think I did yesterday, sank a 10 or 15 footer or something. That was kind of cool. But I wanted to get that thing in because I just wanted to play with the thing and pop it up. And so Daryl insisted afterwards, when we went into the clubhouse, they were like, oh, you want to get a beer? Of course, I don't drink beer, but of course I want to go hang out with my friends. And then I thought, oh, are they going to allow me to walk in? Because it says mask required. You got to walk in there and all that. And I'm like, I don't even own a mask. Of course, not putting a mask on to walk into some ridiculous place. So I figured I'd just kind of, say I got to go to them. But I opened the door and nobody in there had a mask, of course. These were intelligent, normal, right-thinking people. And I know when I pro shop, when I went in before we played to find the men's room, again, mask thing, and I'm like, yeah, but I got to go. And I walked in the pro shop, had some kind of, mask thing around the bottom of his neck or something, like, I guess he was technically wearing it. But anyway, I digress again. Daryl insisted. He said, I want to see you post a video about that picker-upper ball thing. And so here I am. And this is for you, Daryl. It's Daryl's birthday today, so this is my birthday gift to you, Daryl. Here I am posting about these ball picker-uppers. I went to look it up to see what this called, and apparently they go in general by the name ball lifter. Makes sense. It lifts the ball out of the cup. And my three buddies, kept laughing at me the whole time that I kept going, man, I want to get it in. I want to use the thing. I want to play with the thing. Like, I love that thing. Well, I looked it up and I was like, holy moly. It was easier to find than I thought because there was like 5 or 10 different ones. Oh, this one goes like that, and this one does that, and this, and even the one that I found that was from yesterday, because I noticed a little British flag on it. It's made in the UK. I found that particular one. Even that comes in 2 different versions: the plain version and the Javelin Tournament version, whatever the heck that means. And so on their website, I saw you could order them minimum $20 a piece, up to $35, with the different options of it comes pre-assembled, or you assemble it yourself, whatever that means, or you could get it with the plain disc, or you can get a logo printed on the disc, or you could get something else printed on it, or whatever, like, a custom logo, whatever, made it the most expensive, $36 a piece. There's 18 holes on a course. So, it's over $500. It's certainly over $350 just to get the most plain $19 and something cent version for your golf course. And how many golf courses are there around the world? Now, here's the thing. Golfers, you will be hard pressed. There are few. There's like a very small percentage of golfers that are left-wing nut job liberals. They're mostly, intelligent people who don't get carried away with all the BS around this thing. And they certainly don't believe any of the BS that people like Tony Fraudchi says. I mean, the guy's lied about everything. He lied about the origin of the thing. He lied about the severity of the thing. He lied about the masks. He lied about the cures. He lied about the virus. The vaccine. And yet people still believe the guy. Again, people that believe and love government love anyone that works for the government, I guess. Oh, unless that's some kind of an outsider who shouldn't be there and doesn't belong there and has, unfit for office, and he should be impeached twice and all that kind of stuff. Those people, you don't find a lot of them on the golf course, and you certainly don't find a lot of them in the administration, the owners of golf courses and the managers of golf courses. So, but however, the lesson is still, even though anyone in the right mind knows the whole thing's a scam, business owners want to comply. We don't want to get shut down by these governments that hate business, hate small business. They love big business, of course. We don't want to get shut down. So, the restaurant owners put up the stupid plexiglass that does nothing, and, change the air ventilation thing that does nothing. And they have this outside dining. They build entire structures on the sidewalk that, of course, you're eating indoors. But since technically it's detached from the main building, I guess technically it's out there. I mean, the whole thing is such a scam and such nonsense. But again, we want to be in business, so we'll do this stuff. And that's why the golf course manager, owner, whoever it is, will buy these things so that they can be compliant with, like, oh, now people don't have to touch the flagpole, as if that's going to, cause a super spreading event. Oh, my goodness. But anyway, so we had lots of fun, told lots of jokes like that. I forget them all. Of course, I'm not good at remembering jokes, but it was all about like, oh, that's going to be a super spreader or this or that or whatever. The whole thing is nonsense. But this picker-upper thing is more proof that we are in the greatest time of opportunity of our lifetimes for smart thinking, opportunity-minded entrepreneurs who sat there and said, ooh, let's convince the golf course owners that they actually need to stop people. They've already removed the ball washers, removed the water, but they can't really remove the flags. You got to have the flag in the hole to see where it is. So, but we don't want people touching that. Because remember, early on in the thing, people were like cleaning off surfaces, and we were told that's how you can catch the thing and all that BS. And so they invented these these ball lifter things. There's a whole bunch of them. Okay, so entrepreneurs said, you got a problem? I'm coming up with a solution, because that's pretty much the definition of an entrepreneur. That's what we do. We look for problems and we come up with a solution. We solve problems. The world does not exist without entrepreneurs. You don't need the government shutting down pipelines and declaring regulations for what year cars should be running on what kind of energy and whatever. Entrepreneurs will take care of all of that, always have. I don't remember the government mandating that horse and buggies go away by 1906 or whenever the Ford, the first cars started coming out. I don't remember that. Because it didn't happen, it's not necessary. I don't remember them saying, mandating that railroads go away and we mandate that some person invent airplanes. No. Entrepreneurs do all that stuff, and entrepreneurs will take care of everything that'll help with better farming and less pollution and all that kind of stuff. We don't need the government sticking their corrupt, inept, inefficient, stupid head in the whole thing. But of course, that's who we got for the next 4 years, 8 years, 12 years, whatever. Doesn't matter. Entrepreneurs will still find ways to solve problems. And of course, now that I think about it, since there's a government-loving administration in office, that will create a lot more problems. This fantastic time of opportunity is going to continue. So look for a problem, come up with a solution. It doesn't even have to be, in this case, the business owner believing that they need to solve that problem. They don't have to believe in the problem. Restaurant owners know that this COVID virus, whatever, is not really a threat to their establishment, but they know that the government thinks it is. So they got to buy plexiglass, and they got to change the HVAC, and they got to do stuff. And golf courses got to buy these ball lifter picker-upper things. So entrepreneurs created them, and there's a lot of golf courses ordering $400 or $500 worth of these things all over the place. So way to go, entrepreneurs. More proof that entrepreneurs, normally, we got to look for problems to solve. Thanks to this great shutdown and this continuing fear-based way that so much of the world is living in, thanks to the fear-mongering government people in charge, there will continue to be opportunities. So keep looking for them. Look for these opportunities, come up with a solution, bang. And then instead of just, creating a product, create a business. Become a sharp, successful entrepreneur. That's my advice to you on Sunday Fun Day. That'll do it for today. Let's see if we got a whole bunch of people here that have scrolled by. Oh, and I see Phil is here. Now, there's Phil, one of my favorite golfers of all time. Phil says, I would love to try that. However, it assumes I make it onto a green. I almost made it onto a green yesterday in a par 3. I was like an inch off. And I think the putt I sank from 15 yards was just off the green. I don't think I hit that's somebody, friend of mine, told us on Tuesday or Wednesday he had just gotten his first hole-in-one ever. I'm like, I don't even get it on the green ever on a par 3 to get a hole-in-one. But I know, Phil, you're a much better player than me. But I also know that you have a great sense of humor. So that was great self-deprecating humor. Phil is actually a real good golfer, and we've played in a bunch of tournaments and had a lot of fun back up in the Chicago days. So maybe someday we will do that again, Phil. And anybody else, let me know when you're here. Love to get out there. Actually, this group, we're like, let's do this again next Saturday. So perhaps I'll be playing 2 weeks in a row after playing once a year. That'll be kind of cool. I love to get out there. I love to play. I never keep score. Phil knows that. And anyone that's played with me knows that. And these guys are like, man, you don't keep score. I'm like, people that know what I do marketing. I do direct response marketing. Every single thing I do all day long is keeping score, tracking everything. How many hits, how many opens, how many clicks, how many customers, how long did they stay, how long did they watch the video, how many videos did they watch, how many emails did they open or not open or opt out or opt in, or how many's on the list, how much, what's the cost per click of the ad, Everything is tracked. Let me just get out there for a few hours, walk around, and not keep track of anything. Come on now. Come on, man. Sorry. I should always say, come on, man. That's my saying for the next 4 months, 4 days, 4 weeks, however long Obama lets the guy stay in the White House. We'll see. Anyway, that'll do it for Sunday Funday. So enjoy the rest of the day, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow on Direct Mail Monday. I got another fun piece that arrived over the last week. I'll be sharing that tomorrow. Hope to see you then. Over and out. Bye-bye.